got out my bag and I went and got fucked up environment. That what Jay Green?
You're killed the minister. Gang! Back with another video. Today we're going to be reacting to 4 true scary stories with footage. I'm pretty scary. Well, I don't want to say I'm scary. I like scary movies, but with people. If that makes sense. I know I ain't the only person like. It's like, come on. Like, everybody doesn't like scary movies by themselves. Like, I ain't finna sit there and watch a whole scary movie by myself thinking, hell yeah, I can do that shit like 5 times. Like, no. I can watch the people. Watch the people. I don't be scared. I don't even be scared. But with people, I'm turning this fan off. I'm going to be scared by myself. Just because it's by myself. I don't know. But anyway, like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications, send this to your friends. Let me know if you want to see another reaction. Comment down below if you want to anything particularly you want me to react to. I'll react to it. And let's get into it, baby. Oh, I didn't get to read it. Story 1. I'm scared.
I live in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. It was a Tuesday night. I was laying on my bed trying to get some sleep. I laid there for about 3 hours until I decided to get up and take a walk around my neighborhood just to clear my head. It was 2 in the morning. I was walking down the street when I remembered there's an abandoned building in our neighborhood. I decided to visit it. People say that this building is haunted, and I've always wanted to see what's inside of it. The building itself looked really creepy. Broken windows, a huge metal door which said no entry with red paint.
That's it. Why?
As an 18-year-old college student, I wanted to be adventurous. I climbed through one of the broken windows and got inside the building. I took out my phone and started to record so I could show off in front of my friends. Just to let you guys know, my phone works completely fine. There's no problem with it. The place was really dark. The only source of light in that building was from my phone. It took me a couple of seconds to realize I was inside a small room. I walked out the door into the hallway. It was an apartment. I was doing commentary while recording to make it look cool. I got out of the apartment and into the main hall of the building. Here's a picture of the main hall. On the left side of the elevator, there's a small passageway which leads to a really small room under the stairs, as seen in this picture. I went there to investigate. When I got close to the room, I heard a clicking noise from the first door. I was frozen for a split second.
As soon as I heard that, I'm out.
I walked back to the main hall still recording. And I heard a loud sound of metal dropping on concrete.
And I
almost crapped my pants.
I'll think about it.
I wanted to get the hell out of there, but something inside me told me to go upstairs and find out what it was. I started walking up the stairs as slowly as I could. I don't even know what I was expecting to see up there. I got to the first floor. As usual, it was dark, but it got colder. This event took place in the middle of August, so it was hot outside. I'm into paranormal stuff, and when I suddenly felt cold, I firmly believed something was going on here. I should have turned back, but I still wanted to see where that sound came from. There were 4 apartments on each floor. I investigated all 4 of them and saw nothing. A chill ran down my spine when I realized the whole 2nd floor and the ground floor were covered in sand. There was no concrete and no sign of anything metal. The cold temperature on the floor and the fact that I was alone gave me the chills. I hurried down the stairs, made my way back to the apartment, climbed out through the window, and ran back to my home. When I got home, I drank gallons of water, calmed myself down, and took out my phone. I wanted to hear that sound again, so I played the video. And to my horror, the audio in the video was messed up. My commentary wasn't there at all. Like I said earlier, there's no problem with my phone. It works fine. I didn't get any sleep that night. I told my friends about it, and they told me that it was really stupid to go inside that building alone. I didn't delete the video. I decided to keep it as a memory. Fast forward to December. I was going through my gallery, and I came across that video. I decided to play it. I fast forwarded to the part where I heard the sound, and surprisingly, that sound is clearly heard in the video. I don't know how it could be heard clearly, but here's a small clip from the video.
I don't want to hear it.
I got goosebumps and closed my phone. I promised myself not to go near that building ever again.
Oh, scary. Can we end that story 1? I don't want to watch story. I don't want to watch story 2 and 3, 4.
Let me start out by saying I was a non-believer of the paranormal until this night.
But is this a
I was
trailer?
with 4 buddies. I won't list any names for safety reasons.
Let's use with friends.
We went to
but not
hang
love.
out and talk in an old, supposedly haunted trailer late at night. The owner and multiple people who lived there all told me that it was haunted by demons, and me being the new guy to the group, I needed to be initiated. This initiation consisted of walking into the haunted back room. I did as they said after they convinced me, and walked in and then quickly ran out.
What is it?
My
Fuck
friends
this
thought it
dude.
was hilarious and went to prove to me that it was all not real. I went behind them to record them and see if we could get any proof of the demon. My friend went to open the closet, and that's when I got spooked by a loud audible crash in the closet and ran away. My friend thought it was hilarious, and after more convincing, dragged me back inside the house to record him. My buddy and I got outside of the trailer to rewatch our footage, and what we caught scared me beyond belief.
Dude,
But why
I
are you
just
showing
heard
this?
shit in the closet.
This on Snapchat.
Yo, bro.
Oh shit.
Oh fuck!
Yeah, that's fake. I
What
don't believe that.
Oh shit! Oh fuck me, fuck.
Oh, what the world?
Look at this fucking video. Chase, look at this.
Dude, I saw it. Fuck me, fuck. Get the hell out of there, dude.
The closet opening and closing,
Hell out of there,
loud
dude.
knocking and windows being tapped on.
Fell out
All
of
the
his
while
cab.
I captured orbs outside of the room. While I was outside waiting for my friend to come back out, I heard the trash cans rattle and immediately called my friends out. We didn't see them move, but a little later on we had things thrown at us from an unknown place. I had a live bullet tossed into my leg, and one more land inches away from my buddy's leg.
I have it on video. You were making that shit. Wait, if you're there, then who's throwing shit?
Huh? I just came back from smoking with Roy. Yeah. They just passed by, I took a hit, and they kept walking.
We have actual fucking proof of that ghost.
Eventually we went to get out after I practically dragged my friend into the car, only to have our car alarm go off as we opened the car door. When we got home, my buddy showered and said his back hurt, and when I checked, I saw he had multiple scratches up and down his back, as you can see in this image.
That happened to you? Which one was worse? I don't
It
know.
was a normal evening.
That is a trailer.
My best friend and I decided to go for a walk.
What
It was around 10 o'clock in the evening, so it was as dark out as it was going to get.
the hell goes on a walk?
I live in a small village, so we usually just walk around the streets. There weren't many people out at this hour. We were kind of just walking and talking. A little while into our walk, we started to head home. We went up some hill, which led to the little town area and the only store we had in our village. But as soon as we came up the hill, we saw a weird-looking figure in the distance. It looked like an abnormally tall woman covered in a sheet of some sort, and it had its neck tied with a string or a rope. This is the video we took of the figure.
Okay, that might just be somebody's grandma. It looks weird. I definitely would have ran the other direction as soon as I saw that. This music isn't helping the back either.
Honestly, it reminded us of the movie The Nun. It was really hard to see since it was totally dark and the streetlights weren't exactly the brightest. It was moving very slowly, and it was waddling
Hey, me
left
and
and
my
right
boy
like it
saw
was
that. I
drunk
know
or
exactly
injured or
what he's
something.
doing.
We couldn't figure out if it was walking our way or not because it was moving so
Opposite
slowly.
direction,
It was a really
everybody for
disturbing
themselves.
sight at that moment, at that hour of the night.
but not everybody for themselves. I'm
After
just
half a
saying,
minute of
we all
standing
going in the
there,
same
we
direction.
realized it was walking towards us.
Ain't nobody slowing down for
We
nobody
ran
else.
as fast as we
Full
could
speed.
when we realized it didn't even have a visible face or just anything to take note of specifically. We walked around to go home, hoping we wouldn't see her again, but we thought we would, because if we calculated it right, we would meet again on one intersecting street, but luckily we didn't. The next day, I told my friend about what happened, and she told me she also saw her, or it, while she was driving with her sister past the bar, which is on the street we thought we would see her again. She moved slower than us, and I really don't know how we missed her, but luckily we did. My friend described the figure just as horrifically as it appeared from the distance to us that night,
Turn the light on.
and since that night, we never saw her again.
Turn the light on.
And since that night, we never saw her again. And since that night, we never saw her again.
How much time do we got?
This just happened a couple days ago. This isn't something that happened to me, but rather something that happened to a family friend. Our family friend, who I'll call Buddy for the sake of this video, believes that something has attached itself to him. Something paranormal.
What?
It started when he moved into a new house. Almost right away, Buddy and his family started experiencing paranormal activity, such as shadows and voices.
Whatever their name is.
One night, Buddy had found a weird discovery in the basement of his new home. Upon doing some moving in the basement, he found something that he had not seen prior to the move-in. He found a stolen cemetery wreath. This made partial sense because the town cemetery was in walking distance of the house. Buddy was aggravated with the activity going on in his new home, so out of anger, he snapped the cemetery wreath, and in his own words, "When I snapped the wreath, every dog in that town started howling. There must have been 20 dogs all howling at the same time. I was scared to death." After that, the activity worsened, and they had no choice but to move. But it seems the activity followed them to every house they went to. Recently, they've had some of the worst experiences in this apartment they currently live in. Buddy and his wife, who I'll call Pam, have been repeatedly followed by some kind of entity. They decided to set up a phone recording for the night and try to capture anything that might seem paranormal as evidence that they weren't crazy. What Buddy found on the phone was horrifying. He woke up at 3 to review some footage and found a 5-second video that had been taken after the previous recording had stopped. Keep in mind, they have no pets, no children that live with them, no TV or radio was on at the time, and both Buddy and Pam were in bed when this happened. You can clearly see something pick up the phone and a female voice speak into it. I can assure you that is not Pam's voice or any other voice that they're familiar with.
I don't want to watch this, bro.
Everyone thinks it says, "Did you tell Daddy to rape me?" But you guys take a listen for yourself and come to your own conclusion.
You told Daddy you would rape me?
Wait, what?
Almost a night after this recording, one of Buddy and Pam's daughters died from an overdose. She was 30 years old and 7 months pregnant and a mother of 4, getting ready to be 5. Could this video have something to do with it? We don't know. But if it is a coincidence, then it sure is one hell of a scary one.
That was something. Most dudes are kinda dumb, but have I don't know, some of those can really be fake for real. That's the thing, these can really be fake. You can really have a buddy say you was better yourself and make them noises and pick the phone and be like, "Did Daddy rape me?" But nah, it's fine. But what the world? 3 disturbing true retail stories. What the freak? But anyway, that's it for the video. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Let me know if you like these scary reaction videos, because I surely don't. So I'm hoping that you don't like this, so I don't have to like this and watch this again. But let me know. Show some love. That's it. Have a blessed day. You killed the menace, the game. We out. Bada boop, bada bang.
2, 3, yeah. You is a lie. You is not come from these sides. You cannot come to this side. Yeah. Gangsta, but my chain too tight. Yeah. I see my op through the sights. That bitch once I didn't tell her good night.